Yeah, it certainly was. It was an anxious few days, but I mean, the support of family and friends was overwhelming. It was great.
What does a champ do on the weekend? Does he study?
The champ maybe plays a bit of Trivial Pursuit, or he stalks a few other trivia buffs.
Right. The champ had a little towel to help with the nerves last week. Did you bring it along tonight?
The champ still has the towel, Ed.
Oh, good. Now, if I get nervous, so I brought one because it was very tense.
Well, this might get so wet I might need another.
All right, good luck tonight. We have 2 new eager challengers to try and dismantle you. Let us see who they are, Lavinia.
Our first challenger is an administration officer who never misses a Sydney Swans game. She has a fascination for sharks and would love to trek to the base camp at Everest. From Mornington in Victoria, please welcome Andrea Minikin.
G'day, Andrea.
Our second challenger nearly ran over Elle McPherson once while looking for a car park. Let's hope it's steady steering tonight. From Dulwich Hill in New South Wales, welcome Peter Savvis.
G'day, Peter. Very good.
What are you doing running over national treasures, Peter?
Yes, well, the cab pulls up in front of me, the long set of legs steps out, looks around, realises she's in imminent danger of getting run over, and scurries behind the cab. And as I drive past, I realise, hello, it's Elle McPherson.
Great story. No damage done, though?
No, everyone's in one piece.
A happy ending. Good luck to you tonight. And Andrea, also a bit of a brush with fame overseas.
I did. I was flying to Berlin, and we had a few delays on our flight, and apparently there was a bomb threat. So a gentleman in front turned around and asked me if I knew what was happening, and it was Michael Douglas. So I had to explain they thought there was a bomb in our plane, but we were okay.
Oh, everybody's starstruck.
I know. Well, you've come down to earth with a thud. You stuck with us, too.
Let's get the game underway. Give them some money.
Yes, I'd like to hear lots of buzzing from you 3 tonight, and here's $20 to kickstart the game.
See you later in the show.
Okay.
Eager to jump into round 1. Good luck, everybody. Here we go. Giving his name to a 1992 High Court decision on native title. John.
Mabo.
Here's Eddie Mabo. The champ's away. Often ascribed to the New Orleans pioneers of that movement, Dixieland is a style of what music? Peter.
Jazz?
He is right. You're away as well. Created by Napoleon Bonaparte was the Premier Order of the French Republic, the Legion of what? John.
Honour.
Good stuff from the champ, up to $30. 20 seconds now to settle the nerves, the first of our sprint rounds. Here we go. Start the clock. Now, Belgrade, Budapest and Vienna are all John.
Eastern Europe.
On the River Danube, granted at Runnymede in 1215 by King John, was which? Peter.
Magna Carta?
Yes. Who plays Neo in the Matrix movie? John.
Keanu Reeves.
Yes. Which 2 colour cards do referees show soccer? John.
Yellow card and a red card.
Yes. Is a hectare larger or smaller in area than an acre? John.
Larger.
Yes. Having the tail of a fish is what mythical female creature in it? The mermaid on the siren. Good round from the champ. John gets you into the lead on $40, and it's time for the Temptation Vault. Now, John, with your lead of $10, it'll cost you $10 to play. Inside the Temptation Vault lies up to $5,000 in cash. Can we tempt you to play once more this evening? Good man, he's in. $10 off your score. The Temptation Vault is now unlocked and ready for business. Hit that buzzer when you want it to stop. That money will be yours. $3,833. You've been good on the buzzer. Excellent. A share of the lead with Peter now. Back into round 1. The downfall of the government of which Australian Prime Minister is known as the dismissal? John.
Gough Whitlam.
Is right. Back up to 35. Sole leader. Morgan Spurlock eats nothing but which company's food in his 2004... Andrea.
McDonald's.
He is right. In the documentary Super Size, we get to hear from you. First of our fame game questions, $10 behind one of our famous faces in round 1. So here we go for a first pick of the board. Who am I? Born in 1974 in Ottawa, I began studying piano at 6, writing my first songs at 9. Acting in Nickelodeon's Kids series. John?
Alanis Morissette.
Is a terrific early and correct answer. You're good on these. Alanis Morissette, Canadian songbird. Now we have not only the $10 behind one of our famous faces, some lovely prizes once again tonight, and a couple of temptation twists. So let's check out the famous faces with Lavinia.
Giving away the white goods on The Price is Right, Larry Emder. Yarn event from Sunday. Backyard Blitz's Jamie Jury. Natalie Grzelewski globe-trotting on Getaway. Chris Rock, The Longest Yard, which just opened in cinemas. Melina Kanakaridis from CSI New York, the King of Spin, Shane Warne, Ali Moore from Business Sunday, and the Today Show's Carl Stefanovic.
John, you're considering the famous faces closely. Which smile hides the money?
It's hard to go past Warney, so I'll take Shane Warne.
Spin King Warney, good luck.
It's the Turbo.
It's the Turbo card. So when we come back, the next 3 questions will be worth $10 for all our players. Not 5, $10, a chance to raise the stakes here when we return for round 2 of Temptation, the new sale of the century. Later becoming a dame was the character created in the 1950s of which widow? Peter.
Dame Edna Everage.
The lovely Dame Edna takes you to 40. Indicating healthiness of foods is the GI label, which stands for what index? Peter.
Glycemic index.
Is right. Played on screen by Julie Christie, Lara Antipova is the lover of the title character of which Boris? Peter. We needed Dr. Zhivago. Good turbo round for you though, and that sees you still in the lead as we get to the gift shop. First, look at a bit of retail therapy as we head over with Lavinia.
Instead of lugging around a bag of gadgets, upgrade to this smartphone pack. It's a mobile email organiser and web access all in one, so it's easy to get connected. Priced at $1,574, tonight's temptation is only $10 from Palm One Australia.
Well, good gadgets. All right, Peter, you've got $40 to spend. You're in the lead by 5, and if you're a bit of a gadget man, I think this may appeal to you. You're tempted already?
Yeah, gadget's a little bit above my head, but...
Don't say that. Nothing's above our quizzing's head.
$9, going once, twice. Oh, we've got to be quick.
Good work, Ed. Good work.
Got another sale. Let's check the scores. John now, outright leader 35, Peter 31, Andrea 25. As round 2 continues. Also called Rapa Nui is which island? John.
Easter Island.
Is the Easter Island known for its giant stone statues, increasing your lead. Quickly becoming a cultural phenomenon after its introduction in the US in 1987 was which antidepressant beginning with P? John.
Prozac.
Prozac, yes. $45 now for our champ. Another look at a fame game question, $15 behind one of our famous faces. Here we go. Who am I? Born in the USSR in 1931. John.
Mikhail Gorbachev.
Unbelievable, you are right. Mikhail Sergeyevich Gorbachev. How did you get that? Was that the date? That's the only clue I gave you.
I think it was the funny little hat he used to wear. It just must have stuck in my head.
All right then. An incredibly early answer gets you a look at some possible money, some handy money at this time of the game, or some great prizes. Who are you going to go for?
Larry Emder.
Smiling Larry from The Price is Right.
It's the lockout, Ed.
Ooh, another of our temptation twists. Well, John, we need some consulting with you. Either Andrea or Peter are set to be locked out from the next 3 questions. You lead on $45, Peter 31, Andrea 25. Who's it going to be?
Sorry, Peter, but you're sitting up there. You've won your gadget, so...
All right, Peter, you're locked out. No hard feelings. Perhaps he's threatened by you, though. Keep that in mind with the fast money coming up soon. John and Andrea, the round continues. Steve Hart, Joe Byrne and Dan Kelly were members of which bushranger gang? John.
The Kelly gang?
Yes, Ned Kelly's gang. US tycoon Malcolm Glazer, controversially, John.
Manchester United.
Yes, bought the Red Devils, Man U. One of the most famous legends of the sea is the story of the American sailing ship found adrift in the Atlantic without its crew. The Mary what? No takers, the Mary or Marie Celeste we needed there. The lockout is over. Peter, you're back in the game. Here we go, another sprint round, some fast money on offer. 20 seconds up on the clock and your time starts now. Which successful ABC sitcom stars Jane Turner and Gina? John.
Kath and Kim.
Yes, meaning as the result of a particular fact is the Latin adverb ipso what? John.
Facto.
Yes, on an original UK Monopoly board, what is the second most expensive property? John.
Park Lane.
Yes, which country topped the gold medal tally at Athens 2004? John.
United States.
Yes, for what does the Q stand in IQ? John.
Quotient.
On the buzzer, green is good. We got quotient in there and a terrific fast money round from John. Up to $80. That's been a terrific 20 seconds for you there. Bit of breathing space for our champ. Everybody, take a little small breather. You've got just about a $50 break there, and we're back with the excitement of round 3 when temptation returns. The new sale of the century in just a tick. Protestant Reformation, rather. Up to 85. Florida, Louisiana, and Texas all have coastlines on which body, Peter?
Caribbean.
After the Gulf of Mexico there. Beginning at the 1928 Olympics was the era when which Asian country dominated hockey? John.
India.
Yes, they've been pretty good ever since as well. Gift shop time. Well, John, you bought up big on Friday. We expect that to continue tonight. You lead by heaps. You've got $90 to be tempted with here with Lavinia.
This is a top-notch gift shop. I want to send you and a friend to Vanuatu for 6 tropical nights. You'll fly with the national airline and take in the sights. I went there with Mum, actually, and the scuba diving is amazing. Valued at $3,844, tonight's temptation to leave it all behind is only $15 from Le Meridian Port Vila Resort and Casino and Air Vanuatu. It is a great place.
A little bit of bubbly. John, I'm not going to discount this. You lead by heaps. This is a terrific prize. Buzz in if you want it. You lead by about 64 at this stage with plenty in reserve.
You'd be crazy not to, John.
The Melbourne weather's just been so nice, it's just too silly to go to Vanuatu, doesn't it?
Don't you be dissing Melbourne weather now.
Quick score check. Well bought. John, that drops you back to 75. Still 50 or 49 clear of Peter. Andrea on 25. Round 3 continues. Patrick Corporation, headed by Chris John,
Maritime Union.
is a major shareholder in which airline? Virgin Blue, we needed, jumping in early. Launched in 1999 and closing down in 2001 was which US file sharing service that popularised online music? John?
Napster.
The Napster, yes. To 75. A joint venture between 9 Australian banks was which credit card launched in 1974? Andrea?
Bank card?
Is right. Great to hear from you. Up to $30. Round 3, fame game time. All the money is available, all the prizes as well. And for a pick of the board, who am I? I need a name and number, please, with this answer. Born in 1387 in England and dying from a sudden illness in 1422 in France, I was the eldest of 6 children of the King and Mary de Bohun, and in 1399 was created Prince of Wales. From 1401 to 1408, I fought against Owen Glendower and the Welsh rebels. In 1409, I became Constable of Dover and the next year, Captain of Calais. Crowned King of England on April 10, 1413, the great effort of my reign was an attempted conquest of France. Peter?
Henry the Fourth.
Not Henry IV. The great effort of my reign was an attempted conquest of France, and in 1414 I demanded the French crown. In August 1415 I sailed with a great army, and in September took the French port of Harfleur. On October 25 I gained immortality in a battle against the odds at Agincourt. The subject of a Shakespeare play and portrayed on the big screen by Olivier and Branagh, with a title starting with H, I was King Henry the what? John?
5th.
We needed the 5th, and you are right. Peter, out by 1 Henry. So John gets a look at our final famous faces. All the money there. Good chance to pick up some cash.
Chris Rock.
Wish you luck with Chris Rock.
It's the burglar, Ed.
John, you're going to like this. You're safe, but the burglar is here to rob $5 from either Andrea or Peter. Don't pick on Peter again.
Sorry, Andrea.
All right, Andrea, $5 off your score. I'm sorry if I influenced him in that. John, you lead on $75, Andrea 25 and Peter 21. And let's see where the rest of the money was tonight with Living
The
Here.
wild card was with Melina Kanakaridis. Jana Vent had the $10, Carl Stefanovic the $15, and the $25 was behind Natalie Grozleski.
That's where the money lay, and all the twists came out tonight on Temptation. We were a tricky lot, and we return to see how the champ goes. John with a healthy lead so far, but the game is not over yet. The Mad Minute returns with our final round right after this. Which film's volume, John?
Kill Bill.
Yes. What is the first name of the wife of Britain's Prince Charles? John?
Camilla.
Yes. The MMR vaccine protects children from measles, mumps. Andrea?
Rubella.
Yes. To regularly receive attention from the media is to be in the what eye? John?
Public.
Yes. Australia's first Australian-born Governor-General was Sir Isaac. John?
Isaacs.
Yes. In which city is the famous 19th century white church called Sacre-Cœur? John?
Paris.
Yes. In Australia, the month of April occurs in which season? John?
Autumn.
Yes. The flag of which North African country is all green?
Libya.
Peter? Yes.
Libya.
Stop the clock there. Peter, bit of good fortune. John jumped in and answered your question. You're both right, but you get the $5. Scores up to 31. John, 105. Andrea, 30. And we restart the clock now. What was the middle name of US President John F. Kennedy? John?
Fitzgerald.
Yes. Beginning with W is the boxing division of what weight? Peter?
Welterweight.
Yes. Along with her daughter, a famous British suffragette was Emmeline who? John?
Pankhurst.
Yes. Proverbially speaking, what favours the bold? John?
Fortune.
Yes. 1977's Help Is On Its Way was a hit for which? Peter?
Little River Band.
Yes. In area, what is the world's 3rd largest ocean? Peter?
Pacific.
We needed Indian on the buzzer, but it's a big win for our champ, John. $120. Great work. big victory tonight. Well played.
Great work, John. You actually look like you're enjoying it. You had a
Yes.
little smirk on your face.
A lot of fun. A lot of fun.
Good effort by our challengers, but our champ pretty good tonight to kick off the week.
But Peter, thank you very much for joining us, and you've got the smartphone pack worth $1,574.
Thank you very much. It's been fun.
And Andrea, did you have fun?
I did.
Well, you can't ask for more than that. That's good to
Yeah.
hear. Unfortunately, no prizes tonight, but thanks for joining us.
Great to see you both. Thanks for being on the show. Also got this terrific consolation prize for you now with Livinia.
Tonight, Peter and Andrea will each receive a beautifully presented 2005 commemorative proof sovereign with reference book to thank them for being with us on Temptation. This limited edition is from the Perth Mint.
Well, John, second night of winning. Congratulations.
Thanks, Ed.
Score of 120 tonight, 115 on Friday. So some pretty good victories. And tonight you spent up big and didn't get any free money off the Fame Game board. So a really good win.
Thank you.
Now let's enjoy the fruits of your labours and go shopping. Come this way. And I know you're a busy man, always hard at work. How about a home office as well? That's in one of our lovely windows. Now, second night champ, and I know you had your eyes on this TV across the weekend.
I did.
This fantastic plasma is now all yours.
Imagine watching the game on this huge plasma panel. With a 50-inch screen and full digital video processor, you'll enjoy unrivaled image quality that makes it feel like you're really there. With quality speakers, this Temptation is valued at $16,000 from Fujitsu General.
Nothing finer than a big telly for a man sitting at home relaxing.
There isn't, that's for sure.
Great way to watch TVs, fantastic sound.
Absolutely massive.
What a great way to watch Temptation every night.
It is.
All right, this is your second night Champions Prize, yours to take away. Or can we tempt you to return? You're terrific on the buzzer. Win tomorrow night, you could be flying off over here.
Fall in love with Paris on this 5-night holiday for two. Staying in the 5-star Sofitel Trocadero Dokkan, take in the Moulin Rouge, Eiffel Tower and a certain joie de vivre. On your way home, enjoy a shopping spree in Bangkok with $5,000 spending money and 2 nights in the Sofitel Ceylon Bangkok. Flying business class, this Parisian Temptation is $22,188 from Thai Airways International and Explore Holidays.
Well, John, bought a fantastic Vanuatu holiday earlier in the gift shop. The holidays keep coming. Where did you go for your honeymoon incident?
To Phuket.
Nice. A joie de vivre, perhaps, Perry, taking your fancy?
Ed, there are so many French words. We could rattle them on forever.
I was very impressed. Keep the winning streak going though, John. 4 nights sees you driving away in this little beauty. It's the Fat Boy from Harley Davidson. Terrific looking motorbike, $30,000 worth with a little bit of change and a motoring extravaganza. That's the Temptation as the nights progress. Now, 5 nights winning. We'll see you also starting up this in your driveway.
In the award-winning XC90 all-wheel drive, the road less travelled is an adventure waiting to be had. This luxury 7-seater has a turbocharged engine to provide extraordinary power and control. It comes fully equipped with 3 rows of leather seats, along with Volvo's superior safety features, including roll stability control, valued at $69,950 plus on-road costs. Volvo for life.
John, new week, new car, the XC90 from Volvo. That's fantastic. I guess you got to think down the track. You got the wife, kiddies coming along maybe in the future years.
Yeah, it's certainly a chance.
All right, that's 5 nights winning. That's the lure for you. 2 nights down. Now, keep it going for 7 nights. You take away all the prizes we've seen tonight and also this.
John, you are 1 night closer to the ultimate temptation. $500,000 of solid gold.
1 night closer, all right. So, John, we find ourselves at decision time once again. It's a pretty simple, clear-cut case. You're a lawyer. Let me spell it out for you. You can take away that plasma screen and disappear, or return tomorrow night, win the game, and take away that beautiful trip to Paris. You'll be one of our best travelled champs. I'll give you 10 seconds to decide.
Thank you.
Champ, you were really good tonight. What's it going to be? Will we see you tomorrow?
I'll give it at least 1 more night.
Good man. Here we go. John set to return. Which is good, because now it means you've passed on that plasma screen. You're returning tomorrow to play for our level 3 prize, that fantastic trip to Paris, and also whatever extra cash we generate now by playing 10 in a row. Now, Friday night, it was something of your nemesis. Got $1,000, but you did get up to $60,000 at one point. So let's start to build a very healthy cash account for you. And this is how we'll do it. You'll have 60 seconds on the clock to correctly answer as many questions in a row as you can. For each correct answer, the amount in your cash account will increase. Now, if you answer 10 in a row, it will reach $100,000, John. However, if you do get an incorrect answer along the way, it will reset back to 0. And if you pass on any of these questions, we'll take that as an incorrect answer as well. You'll have 3 seconds to answer each of my questions. You can even pick from one of these 5 different sets of questions. So give me one between 1 to 5.
Plain old number 1.
Number 1, let's hope it's lucky for you as we dial it up. Set number 1, 60 seconds on the clock. Let's build you a very healthy cash account. Good luck. Your time starts now. Michael Hutchence was the lead singer of which rock band?
In Excess.
Yes. What is the capital and largest city of Argentina?
Buenos Aires.
Yes. In 1969, what became the 6th Nobel Prize category?
Peace.
Economics. What is the common culinary name for sodium chloride?
Salt.
Yes. Which actor directed the 1992 movie Unforgiven?
Clint Eastwood.
Yes. Which country is the current Cricket World Cup champion?
Australia.
Yes. There are at least 17 species of which flightless seabird?
Penguin.
Just out of time. Also starting with C is what scientific name for the collarbone?
Clavicle.
Yes. Which Aussie author wrote True History of the Kelly Gang?
Pass.
Peter Carey. Recently elected by his peers as Pope was Cardinal who?
Steinlager.
Ratzinger. Hanging in a Victorian art gallery is Picasso's Weeping What?
Woman.
Yes. In which decade of the 20th century was Vegemite invented?
20s.
Yes. In the Australian Army, which rank is next? Over captain, we needed major. So $2,000. It's a topsy-turvy ride for you. But $2,000 goes also into your cash account. You're returning tomorrow night as our reigning champ, and you are very good on the buzzer. So we're set for a very exciting Tuesday night.
Yes, have a good sleep tonight. We're expecting big things from you tomorrow.
We're playing for the trip to Paris. Now some $3,000 in your cash account and the chance to extend that even further. Get yourself on track for well over $1 million if you're our first champion over 7 nights. John, we're looking forward to seeing you tomorrow night.
Thanks, Ed.
All right, we better get out of here. Hope you have a great Monday night.